Hello everybody, my name is Pravus and welcome back to more EU4 on the Rhodes Again, playing as the Knights. The Ottomans have been reduced to a two-province little minor power. Oh yeah. So we're looking pretty solid. We're annexing Ramazan right now. We got a lot of favors out of Poland by assisting them in a quick war against Hungary, which cost me practically nothing. The von Habsburgs are on the throne. That's just wrong. So pretty soon we are in a position where I would be able to call in both Venice and Poland in a war against the Mamluks, and hopefully that way we actually get some help. But in the meantime, let's continue to grow our strength wherever possible. I would love to build a fort here in Marash. Very good spot. Would force the Mamluks to have to engage me in the highlands again and again and again. And if I wanted to, I could just keep engaging them here and possibly eventually drive them into the ground. Benghazi also becomes an option at some point. I don't know, it doesn't just, it's just sort of okay. Let's go ahead and build a marketplace here. I do need to hold on to some cash so I can buy the institution when the time comes. Our heir has died. That is an absolute tragedy, but okay. So who do we want? Nobility? Merchant's son wouldn't be too bad. Theologian, devotion, we could get papal influence, but we'd upset a lot of people in the process. I'm gonna go for the merchant's son. I don't need devotion or prestige, but a little extra cash doesn't hurt anybody. 316. Well, not the best for working down some, diplomatic ideas, is it? Let's go ahead and do a quick swap and focus. But on the plus side, we are not going to be hurting for military power anytime soon. Some would say that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and improve relations with the Pope for a bit. Wouldn't mind getting a little bit more of that papal influence where possible. Institution embracement cost and spread is pretty darn sweet. Also, Cardinals spread institutions. Really? That's a new thing in the game. Yeah, we've already got it in Constantinople. Hudavendigar just got a cardinal. How much do we get? 1.66? That's pretty solid. Dude, the institution spread for the Catholics is actually pretty good. Lets us stay on top technologically for a good long while. I like it. We're naive. Oh, our area is naive anyway. That's disappointing, unsurprising, but disappointing. Let's go ahead and see what he kind of generally is. Not actually that bad. I really hope that my leader right now doesn't die from all the drilling exercises. That would be a dang tragedy. But, as long as they don't, it's a really nice 3-star general we're holding on to right now. How long until I can kill the Mamluks? Not until 1528. So we got 5 years to figure out how we're going to shore up our power. And we need to think about what the best way is to actually attack the Mamluks outright. Karaman, again, works pretty well as a punching bag. It pulls in the Mamluks without me having to fight all of their allies. On the other hand, I don't know. We do kind of want Tunis to die. If we think that, you know, maybe we get the option to pull in Castile because we're going to be fighting Tunis, I'm okay with this. That really wouldn't be that bad, actually, now that I think about it. It would not be a bad idea for me to just fight the Mamluks outright. That way, I guarantee that a lot of my war score is going to go where I want it to. We can grab everything in one war. To that extent, one thing that would help with this is actually to break them away from Karaman. And if we fought Kandar, we could do that. Force Karaman to break off an alliance. In the meantime, I take some more territory. It's not the worst idea. Getting a good vassal out here and stuff to just feed would also be pretty good. One would argue Ramazan would have been nice for that as well, but I think I'm going to hold on to him for a little bit. Or I'm going to annex him anyway. Tunis is eating more folks over here, okay. Fazan has one ally, and it's Morocco. I got a question, Mr. Castile. By any chance, are you still in crippling amounts of debt? Yep. Yes, they are. They are worse than ever, actually, and Venice is 1,700 ducats in debt. Oh, good, you finally learned how to move your troops. Now that you have a reason to fight against Hungary, you figured out how to move your troops. I have very few words. So it's actually going to be shockingly difficult to pull Venice in. It may not matter Me and Poland-Lithuania alone could beat the Mamluks. The problem is... I wanted to go fight Kandar, but I think I need to save Karaman as an easy way to fight the Mamluks without having to deal with the annoyance that is Tunis. Karaman and Kandar aren't a problem. We already found out that it's easy to stomp the crud out of them. That's not a big deal. I would like to go ahead and start building a fort. It's going to cost me some of my cash, and I know we're annexing these guys and stuff right now, but let's go ahead and start the building process. It's going to take a while. I need it in the next 5 years. In the next 5 years, it will be a very, very, very good fort to use against them. Kandar is going to go finish off the Ottomans. Thank you. No, really, truly, thank you. I mean, it was sad. It was sad to watch. So by all means, put them out of their misery. How much money are we making right now? Enough that I could afford to get the Morale of Armies guy, and I will. Clergy condemns a philosopher. Good lord, this event again, huh? Well, we're going to take the tech cost, because I don't need missionary strength. And we're going to have to buy ourselves another stability. Because why waste the admin power? I can get more states, you know? Macedonia right here, for example, would be a very good state. 185 power? Done. Worth it. Don't suppose you have any trade in places I care about. Doesn't look like it. We should actually take a look and just see. Yeah, the places that I own that are good trade provinces, we already do have the edict. Do we have any edicts going that I don't want? State edicts. Only doing protect trade. This is a good way to make sure that we're not accidentally missing something like, let's say we've been doing missionary maintenance for a long time for no good reason. You know, that kind of thing. A Genoese exile. Cheaper Diplo reputation guy. Why not? I'll just take the prestige. I don't care if Genoa likes me. They already hate me. They've hated me for a very long time. Their opinion means so unbelievably little. It's hard to describe how little I care. Hungary is now facing internal conflicts. They're very conflicted. Well, there goes the prestige I just got. Bonfire. There comes some more prestige. Thank you. Just gonna keep bouncing back and forth, apparently. Again, when can I go and do some raiding? 1527, 3 more years. Times out pretty nicely, actually, with my truce with the Mamluks. Just before we go to war with them, we'll get an influx of cash. Seems solid. I'm curious, by the way, have the Mamluks been building up much of a navy? Oh my gosh, they have! How did you build so many so quickly? Ugh. Well, I dominate the trade, and I have more galleys. Your heavy ships are scary, but in a one-on-one fight, we alone can still beat you. And Poland's got a few ships and stuff, so I mean, eh. That's a bit on the expensive side, I'm not gonna lie. All of these guys are a little on the expensive side. I don't want any of these. Out of the bunch, I guess I take you. Knowing that this is going to cause money issues for me for a while. Well, we can make up for that. Let's go ahead and just make some cash this way. Adventurous merchants. Doesn't do me a lot of good, but thank you. There goes the truce with Kandar that I have no intention of acting upon, much as I would like to. I want to make sure we have enough money that I can embrace the institution in 7 years at will. And it's actually just, it's really not a problem. It's getting cheaper and cheaper as time goes on. Pretty soon, we're pretty much just going to get it anyway. Another government reform is on the way, by the way. That'll happen very soon. Plus side of having this guy, though, is, yeah, we're getting a lot more Diplo power. We'll be able to work on the next idea. Merchants. Done. Okay, let's go to Alexandria. Let's transfer some trade. Not that I have a lot of power down here, but it's a little bit of power. And I'll take it. A lot more money is flowing through Aleppo than I was expecting, by the way. Lots of money going through there. Yeah, we really need to own that. We're not steering a lot more money up here, but it's enough to get me up to 13. Could invest in the military tech very far ahead of time. Don't think it's worth it. How are we doing with rebels? So far, sort of okay. We got some knight particularists we have to deal with. The Karamanese... Ottomans, mostly not a problem still. I'm not really worried about them. The Bulgarians are annoying. There are admittedly a shocking number of Bulgarian separatists, given that Bulgaria has not existed as a nation. If ever, then for a long time. So, yeah, that's a thing. Provoking them could turn into a really nasty fight. But hey, we're making cash. Making a fair chunk of it. Should only be getting better as time goes on, too. Any more states that I really want? Some that wouldn't be too bad. I guess we can go ahead and start the conversion process in Kutaya. Forgot that Poland is the defender of the faith. There's a lot of really nice bonuses you get from being a Tier 5 defender of the faith. Really nice. I envy them. Let's see. Trade power in Alexandria. Actually pretty good for me right now, but also I like the cheaper trade efficiency guy that I can swap for. Let's take the cheaper guy for now. Because I think I want to do a swap. I don't want to have to sit here at low army maintenance. I want to keep drilling. This is almost as good, but it also gets me extra cash from trade efficiency and stuff, so I think that's fine. Let's go ahead and drill. Drill. Just gotta keep an eye on these rebels for a bit. We're just burning time. That's all we're doing, is we're burning out the clock until we can find a way to make this work. Converting the Sunni provinces, absolutely no problem. I don't even think I have any more claims I can work with. If I want to go to my missions, the Latin Empire. So I could literally get claims on the rest of Anatolia if I simply betrayed Venice. We're going to have to do that soon. It is almost time. And Constantinople is nowhere close to being the most highly valued trade node in the game. Not even remotely close. So Hungary got absolutely punished. Oh my gag. It's almost disgusting what just happened there. Castile, we haven't improved relations with you for a bit. You're in so much debt that you're worthless, though. That's one of the things that people have been complaining about a lot in this expansion, is that the AI seems to go into debt more readily, and they go into a debt spiral that basically they never get out of. And your large allies become effectively worthless for the entire game. And we certainly seem to be seeing a bit of that right now, don't we? Hey, a government reform. These are always fun. Clergy in the administration. No separation of church and state for a theocratic nation. No, sir. Subservient bureaucrats. Yearly corruption. It's okay in that it lets me debase my currency a lot and save cash, but otherwise, meh. Zealous administration, stability cost modifier, is pretty good, but again, we're playing the Catholic game fairly well. Divine nobility. Make the nobility happy. Army tradition going up increases my army tradition equilibrium a little bit. The higher this is, the better, in that we get extra morale of armies and other such things. So this is okay. It's okay. Mercantile tithe, similar deal, but global trade power. I'm already going to get plenty of money from that. And monastic breweries. Production of grain and wine and goods produced modifier. Well now. I don't know if this is the best choice, but it is the most fun choice. So we're going to go for the monastic breweries. Dunskies. That actually should translate into a lot of extra cash, believe it or not. Because we're going to start producing a lot more. Like, a lot more. It made no discernible difference. Alright. Foot and mouth disease right there, but, I mean, no. Goods produced modifiers are really solid. If we look at our trade goods here, we got plenty of wine. What's the issue? You guys not only should be producing more goods here, but also have the goods produced modifier. Let's see. Goods produced 0.53. Monastic breweries was 10%. Yes, that's fine. Base production, goods produced efficiency, companies. Wasn't this supposed to get that even higher? Where's the modifier? Production of grain and wine. Wine should have gone up by 50%, also at 10%. So unless there's something going on to the base modifier that I'm not aware of, it sure as heck looks like this is a lie. Wow, hello Castile, guess who just inherited all of Aragon and formed Spain? Congratulations, Spain. This means you're more willing to help me now, right? Right? Alright, we're almost at the maximum Monarch power. I'm still way ahead of my time on tech. We may actually pick it up just to screw with the Mamluks when the time comes, but for now, let's do that. Who declared war? Naples is fighting Florence. Okay, Naples is trying to form Italy. They might even succeed. They're not nearly as strong as I am, though. Cultural unrest. Tirnovo. Right up here. I'll be honest, I don't really care either way. More autonomy doesn't hurt me, and more unrest doesn't really hurt, because I'm going to have you guys fire in a second anyway. Might as well just give me autonomy. I'm getting nothing out of that province as is. So let's just not worry about it. Buy me some time to do other things. Yeah, we might go ahead of time on our military tech, just so I have an advantage over the Mamluks. Right now, they're only on tech 9. They're behind. Who knows? I might be able to get to tech 11 while they're on tech 9, and if that's the case, all of a sudden, we got a really good opportunity on our hands. None of these are really calling my name. I guess we'll take the Missionary Strength Guide just to speed it up. It's not very important, but we've got 11.5% Missionary Strength right now. That's pretty solid. Pretty good. 80% religious unity, considering where we started in this game, too. 66% of the way through, 2/3 of the way through Ramazan. Almost done with them. Religious civil disorder you've only got one territory. What's going to happen to you, Mr. Pope Man? Oh, dear. And yet, Naples is utterly crushing Florence. And you've got Austria on your side. That's a big part of it. Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. I'm shocked that Austria never was able to inherit Hungary. I'm not opposed to it because it means I'll have opportunities to mess with them in the future, and they are getting wrecked by pretenders and noble rebels right now. Venice, you still haven't ended your war? How incompetent are you? I am this close! This close! To breaking the alliance and saying, screw you, we're out. I should have done it, frankly. Forget them. I should have just done it. I should have just said, screw it. I don't need no Venice. You're out of here. And we should have killed them. They were useful in the early wars against, like, the Ottomans and stuff so I could have their navy. I don't even know if we ever called them in against the Ottomans. Have we ever called Venice in on a war properly? It was only the war against the Mamluks, which, by the way, we paid off your debt and also used a lot of favors to make you do, and you still didn't help me. Whatever. I'm only mildly salty. Okay? You may be detecting gross amounts of salt, but it's really only a small amount of salt. I'm hyping it up for your benefit. For entertainment factor. That's all it is. Shush. What are you talking about? I need to insult some people. That's what I want to do. I want to insult some people. Genoa, for example. You suck. I want to get a little bit more power projection. And let's convert some more of those Orthodox. The Bulgarians are about to fire. We should probably go ahead and stop drilling the troops and get them in position ready to deal with them. We have some conversions done. That's great. So let's do some more. It's very, very cheap now. Hungary will cede a single province to Venice. After all of that. Am I incorrect in guessing that you took like 1,000 ducats of debt between the wars of Hungary and defense Venice, and you got one province, and their internal conflicts just ended too. I don't know what to tell you. Naples just ate a load of land. Naples, when they're able to pick up big allies like Spain and Austria, they're looking pretty good. We could become Defender of the Faith if we wanted to. We have more prestige than Poland, so we can do so. I mean, the morale of armies and stuff is nice. Multi-war exhaustion. The rest of this is not that exciting to me. The big advantage is it no longer reduces your tech. It used to be that becoming Defender of the Faith increased your tech cost. And that, for me at least, was a pretty compelling reason not to do it. No longer the case. Let's go ahead and put down all these rebels real quick. How's that fort looking, by the way? It's done. Nice. We had other rebels somewhere. Obviously these guys, but... Yeah, this one's going down. Okay, so both the Ottomans... yeah, they're all going away. Okay, good. So only the Bulgarian separatists remain. Perfect. That's actually fantastic. It makes it easy. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens with Venice, but I'm thinking they're not long for this world. I think I'm going to have to turn on them and murder them pretty soon. They've annoyed me, and I need claims on the rest of Anatolia, so... I mean, what can I do? Lose admin power. No. I think the answer to that is no. Let's turn you into a state. How's my governing capacity looking? We're getting very close to the cap. So we're going to have to be taking nothing but territories pretty soon. The Ottomans are officially removed from the game, which actually means... No, there's no good way for me to, like, release them at anything anymore. If we released a nation, the Ottomans as a vassal, yeah, they wouldn't have the opinion malice for forcing vassalizing them anymore, but they also... I'd have to give them, like, a frick ton of land, so we're never going to do that. Alright, well... Pour a cold one into the grass or something like that for the Ottomans. They are officially dead. I don't know. There's a saying for it, right? Is there a saying for, like, the whole process of, like, pouring a beer for the dead? Philippopolis is the name of this province now, by the way. That's a fun name. Philippopolis. Papadopoulos. I had some Greek friends, Greek immigrant friends, who were named that way. Rhodes becomes the seat of a cardinal. Yes. It's almost as if the Pope is falling from my scheme. We should continue improving relations with them? Yeah, why not? They're very friendly toward me now. They used to hate me, now they don't. Now they like me a lot. Getting 7.72 papal influence now. How are we looking with that whole institution thing? Oh, wait, hang on. Spain is going to break their alliance with me. Why? We consider some provinces to be the same vital interest. What do you claim? Tunis. I will happily retract some of those claims. I still have, like, actual permanent claims, but that's enough to at least give them reasons to still stay allied to me. I don't see any reason to lose 23 favors with Spain when I still haven't gotten any use out of them. I might be able to use them against Tunis in the future. I mean, if I can force, let's say, the Mamluks to break up with them, speaking of which, just what just happened, if I can force them to break off their relationship, I think that could be pretty good. So we're 3 years ahead of time on tech. I'll be honest, I think that this is not a bad time to go further ahead on military tech and try to obliterate Mr. Mamluk. So let me check something. If I attacked Karaman, we can call in Akkoyanlu, we can't call in Poland because... Oh my god, with the debt! What am I supposed to do when the 3 allies who might have been able to do something here are so deeply in debt that they're useless? Oh, a military coalition, you don't say. That's cute. Let me do a reevaluation of some stuff so we can get up to 50 units. We can train up 14 more soldiers. The Mamluks have a large enough navy to be a threat, but not... Oh, you've got 10 heavies? Okay. How large is your army? They've got the largest army in the world. At 73. I could take out a frick ton of debt and ask Poland to join anyway. And that's still possible because I'm going for checkmate for this achievement. It would not be a good play in almost any other sense. I don't know. I need to think about it now. Got a few more minutes, though. So, I don't have enough units to win in a one-on-one fight. But we do have a tech advantage. A big one. I can get 2 tech levels above them. If I fought Karaman, I'd have to kill Kandar and Karaman quickly. Let's go ahead and start training up some more units. Wouldn't mind that extra flanking range on the off chance. I'll start spending my money on doing that. I do think we could embrace the institution. It's costing 805 right now. Your navy is large enough. I mean, I wasn't worried before, but now that you've got 10 heavies. Akkoyan Lu wants to end. Not the same religious group. Same 2 provinces. So we're going to lose Akkoyan Lu unless I call him into a war, like, now. I kind of want to keep you. Just because you make a very convenient punching bag. Also, you're literally the only ally who'd be considering joining. What do you consider important? Those 2? I'm okay with temporarily saying I don't care about those. I could increase trust. And I can send them a quick gift. Okay, they're very close to being willing to stay on my side. If we improve relations a little bit, we could probably get them to stay. While I figure out what I'm going to do here. I need some time to train up all these troops. The Bulgarians are about to fire. I might be about to lose Akkoyan Lu. They've only got 9,000 troops. I mean, it's not like it's a big deal. It's just annoying. Oh, my God. 1 year of very bad trade. Did I break a mirror or something? There are the Bulgarians. They fired right here, where they are promptly dead. Okay. So let's let the rest of our troops get trained up and joined up. So where am I going to go? Well, if we are going to do this, we need to be able to jump on Kandar and Karaman and kill them super quick. So that we don't have to worry about them. Just made this tiny bit cheaper. You're still on military tech 9. I mean, a tech advantage cannot be overestimated. Well, it can be overestimated, but it should not be overestimated. It's very significant. I mean, I'm going to have far better fire and shock value, and I'm going to have the combat with an advantage. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure in the last tech level, I got, like, upgraded units, and he doesn't have those. So, 50 versus 70, can I win that? The answer is yes, I can. As long as I knock these guys out quick. And as long as we pick good, solid fights in places like Marash. And as long as I can obliterate his navy. Though, to be honest, we're actually reaching a point where navy control is nice, but not as crucial. Regardless, we know we need to be repositioning our soldiers, and I also need to stop mothballing the fleet. We need to get these guys repaired. I still am hoping to hold on to you just a little bit more opinion, and you'll be there. We could save up for the tech. It's colonial range, I'll be honest. That's not very exciting to me, whereas some trade range and trade efficiency and stuff's pretty decent. Naval force and modifier would be great. I'm gonna start working more toward the trade ideas. Still think that's fine. I wouldn't mind getting myself another general, but we don't need that. We're very close to finishing the annexation of Ramazan. I can't do anything until this fleet is repaired. That's a definite. So we sit back for a second. How much more opinion do I dang well need with you? Why do I have 35 aggressive expansion with you? Oh, good. Now they're not willing to break off the alliance. Okay, so we are going to keep Akkoy and Lu. Ramazan's about to be done. I'm going to control this fort directly. Okay. Losing the diplomatic reputation is certainly no fun, but not a huge deal. There's the 4 transports that I sold them, by the way. I'm okay with holding on to it temporarily. They're not worth a lot of cannons, but I mean, hey, whatever. So I don't know where Karaman's army is. I'm guessing it's right over here. This fort might make or break things against the Mamluks. There's Kandar's army. We can smash Karaman and Kandar before the Mamluks can reinforce. Then it's just a matter of me getting all my troops together and pounding on them. And so long as I have 2 military techs above them, I think I might be able to single-handedly take these guys on and win. But it's going to be close. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.
All right, let's go ahead and see what it is.